Good morning, UPBOptionMillionaires.com on this Wednesday, May 29, 2019. Going to be real quick. The market's going to open in 5 minutes. We're through support. We're through the 2,800 level on S&P 500 futures. The next big real line in the sand here is 2725, which is about 272 on the SPY. We'll watch the SPY today as it's to the top side of that channel support, and I'll bring it up in a second. But you see S&P 500 futures are falling. The VIX also higher. It's up over 18. It's up 4%. Still not near the highs that we saw at the start of the month. So something to watch for here, possible higher low. But I'm not so sure that we haven't seen the last of the upside yet for the VIX. Move back up to 20. We might not see that 23 again. But this could be just a more deliberate move to the downside. That is not of the panicked variety that we've seen in the past. And I brought this up, and if you look at the blog at optionmillionaires.com, I covered it as well yesterday. The momentum 5-year sell signal here that we saw the start of 2018, a pretty sharp decline. A lot of panic there. The bears were out. This is the end of the bull market. And then we hit new all-time record highs in October, and we had a similar momentum sell trigger, and it was the end of the bull market. Gosh, we got down to 231 on the SPY. That was it. And then we rallied a significant rally to the upside this year. Before pulling back, we got the sell signal. Guess what? The bears are there again. The recession is right around the corner. Here it is. Whatever kind of correlation they can use to 2000 to 1929, it's there. This is the same pattern that came in 2000 just before the bubble burst. This is it. And sure enough, at some point they'll be right. But ultimately, over the long term, just buying the dips and buying the record highs, yeah. Buying the record highs worked pretty well here all along the way. When we pull back, guess what? You're getting the same stock at a cheaper price. So if this market does indeed go to zero, you're going to have a lot more to worry about than than buying Apple at 225 2 years ago. So if you look from a long-term perspective, I think this market's going to head to the upside, new all-time record highs later this year. But right now we're pulling back. The NASDAQ is pulling back. So if you look at the S&P 500, the SPY, 277.50 is the line in the sand today. We're pretty close to that. That would be support. We break through there. Opens up the door to possibly 260, but S&P 500 futures support 272.50 on the SPY is a likely landing point, and NASDAQ as well. I think just under 170. See rolling over. We got the sell signal. And small caps was really the concern. We broke this channel support that we saw since the election in 2016, November 2016. Remember that relentless rally. Remember, this is on a weekly scale. We were up something like 18 consecutive trading sessions. Got into this channel, broke out to the upside, record highs on small caps in the summer of 2018. Have yet to see new record highs on small caps. That was a bit of concern. It's S&P 500 was making new all-time record highs. Small caps, we're not, and they've broken down through support. Clearly a pretty bearish pattern here. But once we get down in this negative territory, guess what? We'll get one of these buy signals. Going to be a great time to get long small caps again. Just not now. Just not now. So we're pulling back here. Some names to watch, a name like Google, which looks like some sort of a head and shoulders topping pattern. Down to 1,000 level would be support. That, if you want to wait, that would be a great buy. The dip opportunity for Google. Apple, very bearish setup. Is breaking out of that bear flag. Also under support, looks like it could revisit maybe 160, 155. Not sure it's going to get down to the lows that we saw just at the December 24th lows, just before the start of 2019. All right, that's it. The market's going to open in a couple minutes. The bell's going to ring. But again, momentum's pretty negative here. I think downside's coming over the short to medium term. But overall, long-term new all-time record highs. SPY is going to head over 300 later this year. And again, I was saying the same thing back in January when the market was just recovering from its lows. Back in January, new record highs. Guess what? New record highs. So here we are. We're going to pull back maybe 270, 250 on the SPY, then new all-time record highs. All right, UPBOptionMillionaires.com. I'll see you in the chat room. Goodbye.